All right, folks, this is off my 2010 Tundra. You should know what this is. This is the air injection valve. The pumps are down by the wheel well. These are historically the problem. I dissected one, but this is generally what you're going to be looking at if you wanted to dissect this and take it apart. This is the valve. This is a plunger that comes down when it is energized. Air would be entering through here, goes through these little small baffles. Then the air collects in here, down inside this little tray, if any sediments, and then out into the exhaust in here. Okay, so that's what one looks like right there. I went ahead and took my grinder and dissected one for you. If you were as curious as I was, I thought it was actually something that rotated in here. But after I took this off, I'll set this here to the side and move this out of the way. This is the side that actually gunked up. So at the end of the day, here's what we have. Scraped all the crud off the top of it, which exposed this, but I'm going to get to this little cap here first of all. There's a little differential dielectric right in there, and I'll explain how that works in a minute. But these are just basically two tubes that measure the difference of pressure, okay? And what you have here in the middle, I'll turn this around after you scrape that off, and I'll pull this apart here from the side. I just made two cuts. You got an outer shield, okay? Then you have copper. This is nothing but a magnet. Whenever your car turns on, your truck turns on, that energizes this plunger, okay, which is normally sitting like this. That plunger pushes down. If I can get it to do it, there it goes. That plunger would then go down to allow the air, which is coming in through this tube, into this little chamber here. Air would come into this little chamber, exit the chamber, and then go down and then exit out your exhaust. The problem is these things get really gunked up, and then this valve fails to move up and down. So if you dissected it a little further, this is what's on the inside, and this was all gunked up also. When these two wires here energize the magnet, this difference here on this plunger, this is a magnetic differential material, pushes down, okay? And that right there, folks, is what gets jammed and gets stopped up. You can take this apart further if you like. There's your magnetic plunger, okay? And then this is the little valve right there, and the seating material that goes on the inside of it. Now this little piece here broke for me when I was taking it apart to show you. But that is all there is to it, folks, if you want to take a good look. Hope this helps out. If you were as curious as I was, what was on the inside of this thing? Not a whole lot to it. It's a magnet and a plunger that gets all corroded up and rusted up. Hope that helps, folks.